Nana Akufo-Addo president no so who say na the busuan for no be a ban saying obia John Bekan of course party for paying for ministers no pay Galamsey no nti
nkofa no mo wankasa wa ban mo
of course omo pay anything to say NGC for no omo too more because we were worse we did bad things. Gabby he was a very powerful person. Excavations ne be ira na be dey to catch him say me yenedi and I'm saying na me yenedi say abranti boy no ha peace FM mante set mante o kan say ono ye ko dey excavator ko ton na mo dey beto na account so ko fan statement of account excavators are baby ya 100,000 cc a good account no so
amoko ton wa no mo discana ma no
am so offense here
to don't be intimidating.
No, you can't intimidate me. Jane, this is young. How can you intimidate me? And it's how so when you be a free party man now you're saying Jane we in a free it's a big joke.
NPP General Secretary.
Me who that? No, me share that. I don't know class be a me share Koduah one time me who know.
Hey,
me hold that. We be saying here. Me no say me share abontia. E be am be twa no. Me nim so e tintin o tietio. Me no.
Na Professor Frimpong Boateng decided say no any party NPP amanyuku no e bra no more power no niam mo ye krono ni sika mo wi aye no ono aba symposium tibese 2 weeks ni Professor Frimpong soja no e de ogu ono any party NPP so e ma ofre bi say be a fake party no cry a fake.
The present NPP is not NPP, it's fake.
Ne Professor Sambetna UTV so nsam de wa kabi e de hu videos ni bi ne nsam ni bi e de ebro ya fra me dan kwasi praise daily video jusini message say ne da wo ba wa subscribe we me notification bell on the next episode won set nya kana before me boy nsam ne tofa de abro no o ye company o ye brand sankran dwuma ko individual ba bia wo hwe me free o pese o advertise e wo daily video ye kasa video so ye platform ye so yes say bresa da you bo nyuma wo de wuro to nyuma mane ko akiri benche ya manfo ba waso ya ye numbers no and the screen so fine ye marketing team no mon komo WhatsApp yen na je emu nchirimu eye abusia ye men sem ne so na say former minister NPP apenso no na ono na ye minister ohwe environment science technology and innovation professor ye friend no Kwamna Frimpong Boateng na nzeni ne papa no eyi nani ato free kensempa kese editia ono ani party ode no ho edom osono amanyokuo new patriotic NPP amanyokuo no na ye nyina ye be kai a somewhere 12 January ya etwamu ya ana Professor Kwamna Frimpong Boateng Internet TV eso City FM TV eso platform so kensema kese efro ono ani party mpanimfo NPP mpanimfo de bi kire mu se na nzeni ne de wa nkrofo bi eye party no enya kono ntiano nam so Papa etagi NPP party ni say a fake.
The present NPP is not NPP, it's fake.
What?
Yeah. What I see now, it is not the NPP I used to know.
But the question still stands. Do you still consider yourself a member of the NPP?
Not the fake one.
So which one is the real one?
The real one is there. It's a virtual thing and the members are there in the background.
You think that... I don't understand.
Now look at how they elected their last flag bearer. Twist the arms of weak and.
This is for the 2024 election.
Yes, twist people's arms, bribing delegates, and intimidating others to get a flag bearer. This is a beginning of corruption, and this should not be allowed in any serious situation or any serious party. And there were issues. We lost the elections badly.
Abusia Professor Kwamna Frimpong Boateng ensem ni bi eno na nensem o kan nyina so de efri ba bi efri unim se ebere bi atwam papa yi ya tagi one ne base Galamsey hu afom agudie no mututu bi ni ade ama papa yi na nsen wayi nani atofiri o kan nsem pa na no ebra okoka se party mu mpanimfo ni bi fake no eno enam so NPP mpanimfo General Secretary Justin Koduah issue press statement here that screen so e be gire mu se papa yi ya frɛ no wɔ mpanimfo anim a nyame ya dom no bɛtoto ne nsɛm pa so a ye be pamono afri party nim ene sɛ nsɛm a ɔnto sɛbe wɔ ho a ɔkeka nsɛm no ye be pamono afrim na papa yi kyerɛ mu sɛ hwen ne ha party nim a ye ɔsonamanwoko NPP party no bi ani hɔ a ɔno Professor Kwamna Frimpong Boateng ye betumi apamono afrim na papa ne kasɛm na ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ bra wa bra NPP party mu no ye masa young boys no emeji party ni nkentenso papa ne kensem pa yedwen se ensem no etu atwa ne sa na ena make say Professor Kwamna Frimpong Boateng abepiem ewo UTV so na ensem a wa pro egu obese 1 hour 20 minutes na busia esewani.
No, we have to say the truth, what I think. And this is the truth. We need to build this country. We need solid people. We need people who are passionate, who are in control, you know, and then they have the capacity to use science, technology, and innovation, you know, to do this thing. You know, see, I don't support any one of them. Because no, I don't support anybody. Say, but what I'm saying is,
but aside on no, omumu bia baba flag bearer, we okay with it.
I'm okay with that.
But no dear flag bearer, when you okay. Wow.
I'm serious because see, Oba, former president, in the Bush for Council of Elders, who is here, Prime Minister or Tiana.
Oh, you think say he's going to be the face of the past?
He is the face of the past and the face of this incompetent, some of the incompetent executive people, no, and the abusive regional chairman, no. He is, and he cannot bring them to book.
Well, the regional, you know, chairman, some of them were abusive.
They are still abusive.
They are. Oh, Prof, they are not my entity because to be abusive, they are. Say. Oh, Prof, you didn't come on saying in seminar to say okay, party ni because the way I passionately will say about it, and I'm pretty sure say party is we
need to be serious with things that we are doing, even when you say digitization. But mere standard of digitization, that should be the national standard. Here, and for you could them for her. I mean, Professor you know, these are serious people. All the computer departments in this country. I didn't say it will be a program here. Young this University Foreign Transit say, oh, this is what we have. Can you help us to bring digitization to these areas? And then they do it. But it's easy for be or no what's your computer some dana who could talk software baby now can say school feed my digital and PCF and my digital this is not a comprehensive program that to run the nation.
Oh, Prof, not at the end of the day, you know, Sebi and Panica say, Mayona, I yield the results. Don't you think, say,
no,
even
we
for
don't
the
want
fact, say, what's me have the idea, not any ho. No, when young one and plus.
I don't know that there are people who have been working on it. I'm telling you, Professor Nina Kweno.
No more implement it.
No, so only politicians. But you know that these people are there and others. Sub-tribe for they are there. They've been doing this thing for a long time. They have been helping banks and institutions to decide their situations, you know. So, but we know people could be politically tainted. I mean, I'm doing by and I'm here saying, look, even if you leave it to the Ministry of those days of digitization and communication, they would have done a better job. Sincere. Into
one is so be vice president and one year be a year the result I see a credit and I say, you know, to me a born home on the.
Well, I'm not supposed. I mean, the only kind of maybe Nancy Metisa Chachia. And look, I shall be home come over baby. Only for I don't want you say.
Yeah,
no in charge of economic team na for that time I say na president Kurantio was a president Kurantio discussion for economy tie was say president America some for economy president conference can free fa. So that's what I'm saying, sir. You need to create wealth, you need to create jobs, get the money, and then you can do whatever you want to do. And say okay ka san same way attach ka san same way. No, what are you saying? So what I'm saying is, or say you're serious in this country. You check, you see more check. We hear Nkrumah's 7-year development plan. Now the battle today, running started Vision 2020. And before Bapa, some was here, Vision 2020, 2015. We have Vision this, Vision that. we about say 24-hour economy. Just say such a what can say? Idea Asiana also plan B or gun ha a big general mobia government be biano or some dia juma.
Okay.
And you have to involve me can see the universities, the research institutions, CSR, and even Atomic Energy Commission, Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences. Until we have someone say, until universities are question, I need to know more. I told me, why we have the universities? Look at the technical universities in Ghana, and some of them are specialized in certain areas. Or more mechatronics, Makohoda, if you do vehicles, electronics, and so on. The minister, no, President Mamiko speak day or more Kokasa. Now, she said within 2 years we will produce an electric vehicle, a prototype, and we had the plans.
The 2 years, more yeah.
I need 2 years. I'm in free.
Oh,
I'm coming some year. Takrade Technical University, they are into oil and gas. And she said, we see who university they are into oil and gas. What plans are you for them or for the oil and gas ministry session? Kulani U school omunya den dey na mokoye and also only certificate na ko more we be ya say den. So there must be a program, a plan for oil and gas, for this another senior university for energy, and this Accra Technical University Kumasi. They all have their special areas, but they don't contribute anything. You know, can be chomu say idea is the University of Ghana, Tech, Cape Coast. Look, we have over 200 universities in this country, tertiary institutions. Now, what their inputs in job creation and our GDP? What is our contribution of these institutions? So what I'm saying is that you do maybe as I said, no, a core day anymore, bigger than the fight for political independence. In TM, if you independence, say we went cancer. No, we have to say it.
So you think say or more can Kasaboa show you and also be voice out. No, be voice out. An intimidation.
Yes. No, that's intimidation. You can't intimidate a heart surgeon. They should get it clear.
So don't be intimidating.
No, you can't intimidate me. Jane, this is young people. You know. How can you intimidate me?
Prof, na other 4 year working say we engineer kwabna Japan a free more. One on my Kenya buying almost play pivotal role in it. But I said you're more comfortable.
No, but you see
any of them. Sent in my group you or mono.
But we had been around for 16 years. 8 years as partner of Akufo-Addo, 8 years as vice president, head of the economic management team. Obi Nyanisada, Kufuor small Kenya, that time no, and even Kufuor were members of the party. This guy before he came, he was not part of anything. So what I'm saying is, don't force people on anybody. Do clean elections and let whoever comes. But I'm telling you, but if you ask my opinion, I'm saying, a party, rebuilding the party, because if this guy is gone and all these people who led us to defeat and disgrace are gone, you have the chance to choose people who will party here.
Okay.
If you say you see watch it, I'll say Ghana sister. And if you do the right thing, be sure say NPP can come back to power in 2018. If you do the right thing,
2028.
Yes.
A dear pay apart from say, who should say executives or more honour, a year another extension of a data Baumia, the headquarters, no, and as in a party, the campaign office, no, and as or not again, we say, me on one casani posters and quanso, and a tarry honor will be, and apart from that, no, a dear part dear puts in executives now, who say it's not in the right direction.
What I'm saying is, even almost they are young people, but I'm not going to deride Dambo Chebeye, Secretary General, General Secretary. Oh, you're very young, but he conducted himself well. Emma Nkoda, mpanyinfo enyina abuo no but wenum obu ha 1992 about constitution we no di 8 years to be oma nkran kete you know and so the way they conduct themselves no and yet abosha could be only 25 crown no you know that's what position we are you know say in this position no these are things that I can do that I cannot do
perform conduct who say
I will leave it like that Oma MP before the woman Jamaica say we say woman
say when Ghana fo nyina na ka senti pese yet was say be ya me bo say be ya o chine bi no se bi NPP ni bi ka say oh o tan o Prof tiny pass me say keke de be bia enye ne fa de me yetimi enya mu enche mu omo conduct ni bi ye den
say me time obi asmo say conduct say obi ka say Frimpong Boateng kasa if you send this woman ska say on say party I mean obi abaka say na if never Mahimabra.
Prof.
Me, Kabina Frimpong Boateng. Say, and this from Mexico. Do you know what I've done in this life? You know, 1985, I became the first black person to do a heart transplant in this world. Mexico, I'm Germany, I'm retold medical equipment. I'm bar Ghana, best set up the National Cardiovascular Center. A day, see one, a bank up requiring I organized the funds. I was 39. If you know, I mean, I bought Kolebu. If we got this back, any person, the person who added anything to Kolebu was me. I was chairman of PRC and I saved this country hundreds of millions of dollars. I headed the Red Cross. I did this, I did that.
Were you disappointed? You as minister because no. What can I say? You have a lot to offer, but you were not given the opportunity.
No, bar Kolebu okaso munyin free hono. And I'm catching and say you have pressed the self-destruct button. Me that's what me kwa. Me never more nyame share me in such a way say women be all the time. Me ba we are saying I've never written an application for employment. The only application I wrote in my life is to the university in Germany. Say me am postgraduate. The back then I've created systems, and then I say for myself. Fancy Ghana, then more Ghana. I'm a businessman, but that is how I am. I came from nowhere. You don't know my background, so Nyango Bondia Bibi say we should care for the last, the least, and the lost. But
said nim dear baby we know who say one kasa wa ban wa party amaba bemu as one capitalize on sa nim dear no na development ebeba enya we ya.
Well, of course yeah. And you say party no kasa if you man December 3rd December, and this is why I'm wearing this. There are 3 medals. The president of Germany Baha gave me a German national award for my contribution to medicine in Germany and for linking Ghana and Germany. No, what you say, you do it.
And also, the bra uba out after we interview and a general secretary issue statements. Our council they are going through the process, to expel you. Were you disappointed?
Oh, it's a joke.
It's a joke?
It's a big joke. Tio, party, political parties in Ghana were established by an act of parliament, and yet would be private property.
But you have constitution that guide them all.
Listen, so because you be a free political party no one. What do you mean can say because say addition one can party no one.
Also, I'm go through process.
Nah, they make sense. Go through your process. No, because you are free. You cannot prevent him. Say a China or can party in one or again any big man can assembly of PBR. 2, what you make and say we scan on farm what party in one constituency. What you can say when you say and it's okay so you when you be a free party man now just say then we in a free there in fact so what you mean for me feel and you when sangu for me feel mo
o mo you feel go feel no party. No. The party once over the years. I know we even our own film.
The simple for I want to try and some competence. One more few I mean feel more.
I won't feel more no more.
Look, psychological warfare. My coca said party me say fake. And you know,
the property is fake.
And I'm going say, for Bob is MPP now fake. And I say, party. No, man, Cassa, only pepper, but we must spread it. Say, Omenia and Koduah can't become when I do my time. So, no, what I'm saying is, one more, woman dear, no dear, Concugono, woman, your papa, it's one pano.
Ah, so executives in the fake.
Almost full more, the genuine MPP now, the probably be one of Montano, or be a the party when you're new executive.
But no, Prof, now with definition of fake, day.
Oh, yeah, we say MPP anymore. Anyway, say, like you said, there are two versions, and if I say, who could track and take it? Sure, we are a coin. We see a coin, but back home, a set, we and your papa. Tiny, a woman. What I say?
But here for now, when you were more, I would do better.
Abusia Professor Kwamna Frimpong Boateng NPP enono and I make us say the Oko UTV on official Facebook YouTube page full video no da how between your full interview ni bia ye de ya dwete kakra and ye de ebro ye from a damn Kwesi Prince best also ba no subscribe wa share wa comment every baby I will free next episode un set me akada se ne biem ebe de hye mu makra